Why do men like huge booties?
Why do men like huge? Why shouldn't men like huge booties?
But why should they? This big ass, what do you need it for?
No, listen, this is what we want and we are going for it. Why shouldn't we like it?
That's your answer?
Oh yeah, we should go for it. Charlie, you see the thing is nice, go for it, grab it, eat it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is April Nutako and you're welcome to another fantastic episode of the show called Love Circle. On this show, we discuss other episodes of another show called Single at 30, which you must have probably seen rolling out on social media platforms. So today with me, I have two love experts. That is Bill Fleming, who also doubles as an actor and a scriptwriter, and David Akron, who is also a TV director. So, hello gentlemen, nice to see you today.
Nice to be here.
Great. So you have both watched episode 4 of Single at 30, yes. Meaning we know exactly what we are coming to discuss. First and foremost, David, tell me, why do men like huge booties?
Why do men like huge? Why shouldn't men like huge booties?
But why should they? This big ass, what do you need it for?
No, listen, this is what we want and we are going for it. Why shouldn't we like it?
That's your answer?
Oh yeah, we should go for it. Charlie, you see the thing is nice, go for it, grab it, eat it.
Okay. Bill, what do you have to say about that?
Well, we are animals, okay? Many people won't accept it, but we are. Just go to the chimpanzee. The first thing a male chimpanzee will look at is the ass. That's it. He looks at it, he checks it out, and say, this one can make me future generation. I'll go for it.
So for procreation purposes.
That is actually, if you go back to the 18th century, and you see all these the royal families, those in the high class, a lady who has nothing, they will put on a dress on her that she's wide like a truck, and all the men will look at her, and so it's by nature. Well. We are some men who doesn't look at the behind of a woman and say, okay, this is the woman I want. There are a few of us who look at the person instead of the appearance.
Few of you?
Yes.
yeah, we are few.
Very few.
Very few.
So, but by nature, even in the animal kingdom, it's like that. So, and we can't change that.
Okay. Looking at Aisha with all her body, you know, she's a slay queen, all that beauty and all. I mean, would you ever have suspected that she was a broke slay queen?
Well, it's just like you seeing a gentleman with a nice suit, would you have suspected if he's broke like that?
No, I doubt it.
Anything you question about a woman, put the same question on a man. Yeah. Would you suspect a man to be like that? Oh, this guy is nice. The way he's fair, you know, especially if you are nice looking.
Thank you.
You get me? They suspect that Charlie, this guy is good. He got the cash. But until you get closer and realize that Charlie,
he lives in a single room.
So if Aisha brings out that looks, maybe he's the kind of girl who takes good care of her body, who pays attention to her body. She makes sure she looks good outside, but come on, she needs more help than the Ghanaian economy.
Yes.
But if you see her, you would think that
oh yeah,
real,
no, listen, see, we men, we feel that we think if you are able to take care of your body, sometimes you can take care of home or you can take care of yourself. Until you show us that difference, that you only pay attention to one side and not the other side, then we can have problems. But when we see that, because first of all, we see outside, it's not your home, we're seeing you. So what we see is what attracts us. So we go for what we're seeing, and then other things follow. So it's good to have that.
True.
Yeah.
Bill, you agree with him?
I do, because I have this perception that if I should look for a woman, there are places I wouldn't look. The gym is the first place, and Facebook is the second place. If you want to find a woman and you want this, you want the truth of of this woman, there are 2 places you should look.
Please tell us.
School, to pick up the children, and at home. It's the only 2 places you will find the woman at her real self. Because when you go and pick up your children, you know that there are single men there, and you are not interested in any of those single men. So you don't put on makeup, you don't put on your best dress, you don't put on your high heels, and when you are at home, you have your wrap around you. And that is where a man should look for his woman. Not on Facebook, not in the gym, not in at Milcom. You could also go to the market, then maybe you will find a decent woman there. I had an experience some years ago. A friend of mine, he took me to Vienna City, and he said I should help him to find a woman this evening. I said, okay, I'll do that. And I told him, okay, you find one, or you pick one out that you think will be the right one, and I'll pick one that I know will be the right one for you. And he said, so I asked him first, are you looking for a woman for the night or for the life? And he said, oh, he wants one for the life, of course, because he's ready to settle. And within 30 minutes, both of us have found one, and he showed me the one, and she pretty much looked like Aisha in
Aisha with much resources.
Yes, like he wanted to be the minister of tourist attractions. But I will say that Aisha in this episode, she's more, she's better dressed than this woman was.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because every single man at Vienna City that evening have definitely seen what she have to offer. I have then picked out a lady who I assumed was working in a bank. She was nicely dressed, sophisticated, still very sexy. And we start talking about it, and he said, oh, look at this one. And I said, yeah, she's pretty. And I said, look at this one. She's pretty, but look what she has. I said, yes, you have seen it, I have seen it, all these men have seen it. So when you take her home, you already know what you're getting. This one, you don't know what you're getting. And I guarantee you that if you're picking this one, she will be the one you're going out next Saturday or a year from now. This one, she will go out with another one next week.
Interesting.
If I ask you, which one do you think he picked?
Yours? Your suggestion?
He picked his own.
He picked his own?
Yes.
And how did that turn out?
And he's not married today.
Oh, how unfortunate.
but the thing is, what about a church? You usually consider a church as a place to pick?
Oh, no, not at all. Because a church in Africa, in Ghana.
There's a lot of hypocrisy, I think, going on in the church.
No, I don't have a problem with the church by itself. I don't have a problem with Christianity. I don't see myself as a Christian. I'm a believer of God, but I don't belong to a religion. But the reason why I didn't mention the church is because church is the place in Ghana where women will put on the whole makeup set they have at home.
That's what I mean by the hypocrisy.
And they have a new dress every single Sunday. Me, I can go in this. I have been wearing this a couple of times to church, and nobody pointed at me or anything. But if you wear this dress to church just once,
oh, everyone.
You get married the next Sunday.
Exactly. But if you then wear it again after your wedding, then people say, what is this? Why can't she get another dress? Why? So the perception here is that, oh, I have to look at my best, but when you go to church, you are not there to please anybody in the church. Yeah. You are there to praise God. So it doesn't matter how you look or what you wear. So that is why I didn't.
No, wait. When you say you are there to praise God, it's what part of it. But I'm going to church. My problem is I need marriage.
You are going to church to find a woman.
Wait, I'm going to praise God. Wait, I'm going to praise God. Okay? My problem, let's say I'm a woman, I need marriage. And I go to church.
What about Kate? Don't you think he has been going to church and be asking for...
He went there to gym and he's found a lady.
No, I'm going backwards. I'm going backwards.
Okay.
Because, sorry for this, but I'm going backwards to episode 2. Maybe this was the woman that God chose for Kate, because he had been going to church to pray. but he didn't like the one that God chose for him. So therefore, he go and choose one himself.
That's his choice. You see, for church, okay, you're going to church with a problem. Are you trying to tell me that if you have financial problem and you go to church and someone offers you money, you won't take it?
No, but that's not my reason for going to church.
So it's the same thing. You went to church with the problem of getting married, getting a life partner. So you have to look good.
No, that's not my reason for going to church.
No, it's part of it. It's part of one solving the problem. What if he's the one? What if she's the one?
Okay, you're talking about.
You're making a point.
Yeah, but you are saying that if you want.
No,
money,
you see. Sorry, I'm taking this to Christianity level, but the thing is, if somebody is going to church because of a husband or dressing good, it's part of serving God. Let's not criticize them. They know their problem.
Oh, we are not criticizing.
They have they know their problem. They want to solve it, so they want to look good. The remaining is up to them.
Well, what Bill is saying is that church is not the perfect place to find.
Why isn't it the perfect place?
When people go to church, they make sure they look their best. Meanwhile,
it's same thing like meeting a woman under a marriage ceremony.
No, but
it's the same thing as the nightclub, as he said, because you would like to dress and look good, come to the nightclub. So,
no, but the thing is,
everywhere, I think everywhere is a perfect place to find a partner. What remains is up to you, how to nurture that relationship. We shouldn't tag some place at wrong place to get a partner, right place to get a partner, wrong place to get a partner. See, some people got their partners from, during election, the queue. That's how they met. You get me? Some people found each other in church. So it's everywhere is good for finding a life partner.
Well, look at what happened to Kay. He found one in the gym.
Yes!
That's also fine.
And the thing is, you mentioned something before that, oh, she's nicely dressed, so like you said, nobody could expect her to be a poor slave queen. But the thing is, what you then mentioned, that a nicely dressed guy in a suit and things like that, what people really don't understand is that a man in a suit is always working for a man in jeans and t-shirt. It's by nature, it's like that, because the man in suit doesn't have the money. You're working in a bank. How much are they getting for working in a bank? Here,
well,
1,000 cities or
something that can pay the bills.
Exactly. You get my point. And you go out and you dig the ground, and maybe you are a farmer and nobody wants to look at the farmer, but he's the one who has the money.
But the thing is, you're not working because you want to look. You're working because you want to take care of your bills and pay.
No, she's working to look good.
Yes, because she knows what she wants.
Yes, but
she's a slave queen. You know, she knows what she wants. She wants the money. See, if you bring her money, she will chop it. But she has a boyfriend. But if you bring the money, she will chop it. That's what she's in for. So you see, she's going to the gym to train. But if you bring money, she will chop it.
Oh,
are you sure she went to the gym for training? I don't think
maybe
so.
she went to the gym to get
It's the same thing compared to the church. You went to church to praise God, but if a husband comes along, you just move.
No, but that is why I said a gym is definitely not the place to look.
No, you can't. There are no rules in the gym.
No, I'm not saying that.
Because you're coming for a gym, you shouldn't look at anyone sexual. Or when you find someone you're interested in, you shouldn't move. No, there are no rules governing it. It's a gym. He found what he wants. It's a gym. She came to train and doing aerobics and other things. You know, it moves other engines somewhere. Trigger. Johnny is good.
Already there, you are moved away from getting a life partner. You are already in the sex, and that is not where you get a life partner.
Oh, please, men are moved by what they see. Yes,
like I said, we are few who doesn't get moved by what we see, but what we hear.
Okay, so
few.
Yes.
So
I've not met any yet.
I'm here.
All right. So based on what both of you are saying, I'm assuming that David, you wouldn't mind a slave queen. What do you think of slave queen?
I don't want a slave queen.
You don't want a slave queen. Why not?
Why should I go for
Why
not?
Not?
Why?
She's sexy. She takes care of herself. And she looks good. You said was men go by what.
See, I love sex, but it doesn't mean I'll go for a slave queen.
Why not?
The fact that she's looking sexy doesn't mean I would love to be with her.
But you would love to look at her, which is what you claim
is
most important.
See, honestly, I don't enjoy looking at women lustfully. You get it? Yeah. Oh, okay, she's good. Okay, she's good. Okay. I don't want to be looking too much that to take my mind, because I won't get to enjoy it. No, I'll look at what I can enjoy. Yeah. So, but I will not go in for slay queen. No.
And what do you think of slay queens?
Well,
You think it's,
you know, it's just
an
like
okay part for
people will do whatever feel is good for them. So I will not see. I will not criticize any attitude, because people have reasons for what they do. To you, it's wrong. To them, it's right. But the reason why we talk about it is because the disadvantages are more than the advantages, and because of our morals and our values in society. That's why we talk against such things. But trust me, people have their reasons for doing that. You see, you will not be a slave queen. You are working hard 24/7, and this slave queen just within 6 months as a bungalow, as a salon car, and you'll be there still working. You see, sometimes you like, God, is this real? Man, I've been praying, I've been doing all the righteous things you say I should do, and I'm not getting this. So how come this person is rather doing the opposite and getting all stuff? You see, when you start to think about that, you get depressed. Let them be. Let you be. Let life move on.
All right, and Bill, how about you? What do you see slay queens as? Would you be with one?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I have a different view of slay queens than many people won't accept, and they won't say it. I'm not afraid to say it. In my perception, a slay queen is just a pretty word for a prostitute.
Wow,
Yes.
that is very bold.
Yes, I have said it from the day one. I heard that word and I saw them, because you see, she's going out, she hook up with a man, and she make the man believe that she's interested in him, but she's in a relationship.
But in this particular case, though,
Yeah.
Aisha was not actually hooking up with anyone outside of her
she was indirectly. The moment you see a guy in the gym and you make yourself look available, because that is what she does, you make him understand that he's having a chance there. And you know yourself that you're in a relationship, and you know this guy is following you. So you have then apparently make connection to your friend and say, you should pretend to be my landlord or whatsoever so I can get money. That is prostitution to me. It is, because you're using a sex appeal to capture this guy and to get his money, because that is your main topic here. So that's my view.
But at the end of the day, she and her boyfriend still had an agreement.
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter to you. The fact that they were all in on it, the fact that she was kind of loyal to him.
That is them. If you're my woman, I would never.
You would never allow.
I would never allow you to go to that extent. I wouldn't even suggest it. And if you're suggesting it to me, I'll tell you there is definitely better ways to get through life than this way. If you then decide you want to go this way, then you go by yourself.
Okay, so on a moral ground,
yes,
you just don't think it's right.
No. I wouldn't do it myself.
What do you call loyalty here? Look at the two gentlemen. There's a vast difference between the guy from the gym and the boyfriend.
Okay.
They are two different things. As my friend said here, assuming the guy she met at the gym is just someone like the boyfriend or someone more than the boyfriend, do you think she would have treated, because she saw money without anything attractive about the man? That's why. But assuming someone looking good, this is not loyalty. It's because she knows that I can get money from here, but this guy doesn't have what my guy has. That's why she moved that way. But Charlie, women are smart. She just plays smart. She's not being loyal anywhere. I'm not seeing any loyalty
at all.
Anything here.
And the thing is also that she doesn't know exactly the amount she's getting from him, but and the episode doesn't show that Kay has money. Okay, so but she knows that whatever little I can get, that is what I'm going for. That she's able to get the 650 that the friend is asking for. I think if it had been in real life, she would have been shocked. She would have shown her true her true self there, by that she can get that amount, because the way the story goes is that this is huge amount of money for them.
Yeah.
So I think maybe she would have been able to get 50 or 100 or something like that. So the 650 that she's able to get, I think it would have blown her off if it had been a real life situation. Yeah.
Sure. So Bill, you made it clear that you, in the place of her boyfriend, you would never have allowed such a situation to happen. Never. David, you're on cue with this.
Women are weaker vessels. I won't allow my woman to.
Weaker vessels?
Yeah.
Wow. So because she's a weaker vessel, that is why you wouldn't allow her.
I wouldn't allow her to do that.
Go on such a path.
No.
There is a reason why you can't let your woman do that. Because if a woman is ready to sleep with another man, the love is gone.
What if she doesn't actually physically sleep with him?
One day she'll do it.
Yes.
If she's able to go this mile,
yes.
One day she'll do it.
The thing is, she's able to get 650 from him now, and to them it's a huge amount of money. Next time her boyfriend will say, "Oh, go for 2,000 next time, go for 3,000," and then Kay will say, "Oh, if you want 3,000 from me, you have to give me some sugar." And because they have already put their mind on that money, what they can do, like David's saying, she will go for it. She will eventually go there.
Don't expose her to certain things.
You don't put a chicken in front of a fox and tell him you can't eat this one. You don't do that.
Sure.
You can't put candy in front of a child and say it's not for you.
Sure.
The thing here is that with Akia, Aisha. Yeah. When her man, this is if I was a woman, and my man come and tell me, "Oh, you have to do this for us to get through the next week or whatsoever," and then I meet a man who can provide. Why won't I leave this guy who can't provide anything and then go for the guy who can provide?
Maybe because you love him.
No, because you can't love somebody and then do what she's doing. I don't believe she loves him. I really don't believe so. And he doesn't love her.
So you think that here money is what everything is revolving around.
Yes.
But it's possible to love someone, but then you don't have money. So this is what you are doing in the meantime for you guys to sustain.
Yes.
But you still love the person.
So why don't you do the legal way? Why don't you work? Why don't you get her something to do?
So if you were Aisha and then your boyfriend or husband told you to do this, what would you do? You would leave him.
You want me to do this because of money,
yes,
why don't you create something that I'll work, and then if I have to sell pure water to raise money, why don't I do it? Because this thing, I'm vulnerable to a whole lot of men, and my image, my reputation, men, we talk, we know this lady, oh, she likes money, oh, you can just do whatever, and the next guy, maybe she didn't sleep with him, but knowing that the lady likes money, he will go with it. He get the cash, but he'll make sure he'll do something to sleep with you. If he has to drag you, if he has to do anything, and then you see, by then that's what I said. Don't expose your woman to all these sort of things. If you want money, build something that can create money for the relationship, not this.
The problem here is that people want to get rich, and they want to get rich fast, and they are not ready to work for it. They are not, because I can present businesses to Ghanaians right here, right now, that within 1 year they will get 100,000 a year, but they want 100,000 today. That is the problem. You don't have the time to wait. And if you are looking back, what did you do last year? You did the same thing you are doing now. Do you have 100,000 a month or a day? No, you don't.
Okay, so what?
So the thing is, you have to look at where you want to be. Is this man the man I want to create a future with? Is he able to bring forth something that can generate the finances that we want and we need? Or do I have to do it by myself? Because I don't believe she wants to continue this path she's on now. Okay, I believe she wants to have an honest way of living. and this is not honest. So she have to look at, can he provide the opportunities, or do I have to go somewhere else?
Okay. So on a last note, what advice would you give to a guy like Kay, who is going to a gym or to a church or anywhere else, and then he sees a woman who looks maybe too good to be true, or she looks like the right one, meanwhile she would probably not be the right one? What would you say to someone like that?
You used a term here, too good to be true. There is nothing that is too good to be true. There is not. The thing is there. That makes it true. Okay. She doesn't look like she have put in fake hips or fake breast or something like that. She looks nice, yes, and you don't know the kind of person she is until you get to interact with her. So his approach might not be the right one. He's in the gym, she's coming there to train. He knows that eventually she might come here again, especially if she's interested in him. Okay, and if he then take the time and say, oh, let me monitor her a little bit, let me not approach her right now and see what is her move. Is he going to another guy to see if she will get contact with this guy? She's not giving her number, so he's chasing her for the number, and that makes him look desperate. It doesn't matter if it's the woman or the man. If you look desperate, you are an easy catch.
Okay, so basically, take your time. That's
exactly.
what you would say.
Exactly.
And David, do you agree
So the
with
thing
that?
is, it's just the same thing. Like some people will say, okay, Kay paid her debts, right? So it's just like meeting a lady and having sex on the first date.
How are you comparing those?
Wait, because how can I meet you on the first time? I feel like paying your debts for you. It's my cash, you know. Money makes a man. You get it, and now he's disappointed. So what I would do if I'm Kay is next time will not be in a hurry to help anyone you meet for the first time, especially if it's about cash. You get me? Get to understand the problem, because some people have problems which they can solve it, but just that they don't believe in themselves that they can really solve it. You have to understand if the problem is a real problem. Just like someone you met today and you feel like, hello, I'm hungry. You know, you meet people on social media like, I'm hungry, I've not eaten all day. So where are you? Are you on this earth? Are you living with your family? Or and they watch you go hungry? I know, yeah, there's some people who are really suffering. Like, don't really have food to eat. They can wake up without any money. But you have to believe the problem. You don't just be in a hurry to help that way. You can be duped. You get me? So in this way, he puts himself in that situation by being in a hurry. He should have understood. He didn't even try to engage with the woman asking for the money. He didn't even try to engage and understand everything. Just all because he has seen a booty and wants to eat it. So he wants to do anything just to make that booty free for him to eat.
So thank you so much for the amazing discussion. We had a fantastic time discussing the slay queen issues and whatnot. I'm really grateful for that. And thank you also for watching. I hope you had an amazing time, and I hope to also get interactive with you on our social media platforms at CBreakTV. For now, it's a goodbye, but I'll definitely see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching. If you like what you've seen, then of course don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell notification button to always be updated every time we post a new video. And then guess what? I'll see you in another video.